Creature Clicker is an idle clicker game, and it's also the only one I have any particular investment in. As the title suggests, there is clicking, and there are creatures. It's difficult to point to any single reason that this clicker game was the one which stuck with me. It may be the premise of capturing critters to swap out and level up. It may be the bizarre and disparate feature set that gets the occasional half-implemented update, or it may be my steadfast conviction to root for the underdog. The basics in Creature Clicker should sound familiar. There's an enemy on the right side of the screen, and your creatures deal damage to it. The stronger your creatures are, the more damage they deal. You can also deal damage directly by clicking. You obtain new creatures by capturing them. Said capturing is done automatically, and you have a 10% chance of catching a creature each time you fight it. Upon obtaining these creatures, you can enchant them by spending coins, which gives them additional DPS, though they can only be enchanted 100 times before they must evolve, or ascend in this game's vernacular. Ascending them requires a boss soul, or sometimes multiple boss souls, depending on the strength of the creature. Naturally, creatures you find later in the game are stronger than those you locate earlier. Leveling up and enchanting aren't the only means to increase the creature's DPS though, as they can also find silver and golden chests to open. These often contain gold, but also have a chance to spit out equipment for your creatures, and each set of equipment has different rarities to find. Then there are the tasks involving you and another human trainer, such as the occasional quest and automatic resource collection assets and farms. You can construct a variety of buildings which produce resources. You can then use said resources to craft equipment for your primary creature, or cook dishes that give your creatures temporary buffs. And then there's this wasp farm thing. I have no idea what to think about this wasp farm, or what exactly it does, but it's here too. The ultimate goal in the game is to defeat the overlords, which have terrifyingly generic fantasy names and massive health counts. There's just a lot to keep track of and do, and if I ever max out all my creatures and defeat all the overlords, I can just start again with a new egg and level up a different main creature. Unlike most any other game I cover, I'm very aware this was effectively just a list of features, but there isn't a terrible amount of design in this title to begin with. It may just be a holdover from a different time in my life. Creature Clicker gave me something to do, even when it felt like I couldn't do much of anything. It did also just recently get a massive UI and art update, so I suppose now it's prettier than ever if that's something you find appealing. It's a weird one.